Hello, ladies and gents. It's Michael Burhan from fanboysanonymous.com and Nerd Genius, and I'm here with...
Naomi Stafford.
So, Naomi, what's the character that you play in Parasite?
I play Olga, and she's coming home to her big old family house from living in Moscow since she was 13, and she's very excited with her new husband.
So, why is she excited to come home?
Oh, she didn't like Moscow, and this is her house, and she gets to rule it. Well, she doesn't really. Well, you don't know, she's only there a day, and the play's over. She might do, eventually. She probably won't. I think she leaves. That doesn't matter.
Well, as long as she might do, eventually. So let's talk a little bit about yourself. What have you done before this?
Well, not much really. I've only graduated a year ago from drama school, but I did a tour with Bootwork Theatre Company this summer tour, which was really fun. That was a lot of outdoor theatre and a lot of music festivals. And then this is my first time on stage in London outside of drama school. I've done a lot of short films and things like that, and a couple of bits and bobs which aren't really massive.
I like the way you say short films. It's like a cold shower to get these films out of your system.
Yeah, I might not do many more short films again.
Well, if they say go into their basement, then you know those aren't the type of short films you want to do.
But you can get some really scary ones. The first one I did, it was really good actually. It was the best one I did. But she was really into method, and I really think that should be an actor's choice, not the director.
Drink it now.
But she made me sleep in a room on my own where the lights didn't work with wood lights for a weekend, and wouldn't let me talk to anyone on set, so that I was really lonely. Because I was meant to sort of relate with being isolated. I was like, it's just vile.
You sure it wasn't a kidnapping?
Yeah. Well, I texted my mum at the time saying, and there was no signal, and I was like, I never want to do this again. I found some signal, and then obviously she couldn't call me to find out what was wrong. She was like, God, she's in the middle of Gloucestershire somewhere with no signal. It was some random woman who's making a film. Yeah.
She's okay, Mum. She's fine. The experience made her stronger.
Not. It's really affected me. The glimpses of it come out in Olga.
As long as she doesn't come, get your phone as well. No phone. Loneliness.
Oh, fine, you don't think she's right?
She's very well known in the village.
Oh, I just thought she had a lovely open face, that's all.
All I can say is, my darling, if it was up to me, I'd want someone with cleaner bed sheets. Oh, my darling girl, I can't tell you what a dream come true is to have you over. Pretty as a
Nothing's changed.
You look just like you.
So let's ask you one sort of question, because you've come from sort of a university environment, sort of an acting drama school environment, and transitioning over to sort of independent theatre. What would you find is the difference between the two?
Well, actually, I found that directors in real life and people you work with in real life are much nicer, and they aren't evil, and and they don't often swear at you, which is really nice. It's a much nicer environment. You feel like you're part of a creative team as opposed to dictatorship. But that's just my personal experiences.
So if Stalin was a director?
Yes. What?
No, before your time. One thing I want to ask as well.
Still going, really?
Yeah, I am. The one thing I want to ask is, what would you say to anybody that's sort of transitioning from the drama school environment? What would you say to them, give them a bit of advice?
Well, it takes a really long time to even work out what sort of actor you want to be. And I don't think I've even really worked it out yet. And I don't think that matters. The people will really pressure you into, you need to have a direction, you need to be going about it in the right way, you have to find the right people and meet those people. But I don't think that's true. I think if you like acting, you'll enjoy, as long as you're working, you'll enjoy what you're doing, and you'll find the people you want to work with. And I think that's a much healthier way to find where your career's going. And sure, you have to have an end goal, and that's important to have that in sight. But enjoy what you're doing and meet people you want to work with and work with them. Don't worry if you're haven't got the best agent in the world, because it really doesn't matter at the beginning, because I don't think casting directors aren't going to go, oh, I'll take a risk on that person who's never done anything on film. They're just not going to do it. There's not enough money anymore. So just enjoy, get a smaller agent, have a nice relationship with them, and do what you want to do, and then go from there.
So basically, create.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're doing it for, isn't it, really?
Very much so. I think it's very well spoken. I agree. Any final words?
It's been lovely doing this play.
Make sure you guys check it out. Apart from the giggles. So all I have to say is good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.